Hi, today we will see what is the difference between defect, bug, error and failure. Okay, as a QA, we should know that the difference between them. Okay, so what is defect? Defect, the variation between the actual result and expected result is known as a defect. Okay, so actually, what's the defect? If development team means if a developer found any issue and correct it by himself in a development phase itself, then it's called as a defect. Okay, basically we called it as a defect. And now what is a bug? If a tester found any mismatch in an application or system while performing a testing activity in a testing phase, then it's called as a bug. Okay, that's clear. Okay, now what is error? If a developer is unable to successfully compile the build or run the program due to the coding mistake in a program, then it's refer as a error. We can say that it's a error because he is getting a error due to the coding mistake, so that's a error. Okay, and what is a failure? Once the product is deployed to the customer end and customer found any issue, then that issue is referred as a product failure or failure. Okay, so this is the difference between defect, bug, error and failure. Okay, now after that we will see in testing most of the interview ask question, what is the entry criteria and what is the exit criteria. Being a QA, we should know that what is the entry criteria and what is the exit criteria. Okay, so entry criteria means the condition that to be satisfied in order to start the testing. Okay, so before starting the testing, some condition should be satisfied, just like something should be ready, just like a requirement document should be available, environment should be set up before starting the testing. So these things come under the entry criteria. Okay, understand? And what is the exit criteria means the condition that to be satisfied in order to stop the testing. Okay, means when we should stop the testing. Okay, for that examples are like all test cases should be passed and no one issue should be open, all the issues should be closed. So these are come under the exit criteria. Okay, now we will see what is RTM. It's the most important questions. RTM stand for the requirement traceability matrix. What mean it? RTM is a document used to verify that all the requirements means all the user stories are linked to the test cases or not. It's verify the connection between requirement and test cases. Okay, and it's also used to prove that the requirement has been fulfilled or not. Okay, for that we use the RTM document. Okay, after that we will see what is the difference between 200 and 201. We should know that being a QA, you should know that the difference between them. 200 status code indicate that the request was received, understood by the server and is being processed only. Okay, and on the other hand, 201 status code indicate that the request has successed and resource has been created. For that, it gives a 201. So this is the basic difference between 200 and 201. So we should know the difference between them. Okay. After that, we will see the different status code like a 200 as we see or earlier, 201 and 202 is used for accepted in a banking site. Okay, 400 we know that it's a bad request. If we are passing a wrong payload, then it gives a 400. 401 for unauthorized, if you are using a wrong credential, then it's gives a 401. And forbidden is 403 is a forbidden, means if we do not have any permission and we are accessing the resource, then it's throw 403. And 404, 404 means not found, invalid URL. We can say that if we are passing a invalid URL, that time it throws 404. Okay, after that 405 means method not allowed. Suppose that we are having a post call and we are using the get